Hello everyone and welcome back to Rimworld and Season 5. So that means this is our 5th attempt to escape from this Rimworld upon which we have crashed. And this time we are going to set up a custom, not a custom scenario, we're going to just base the basic crash landed scenario. Now don't worry, all of our friends who you are used to seeing in this series will rejoin us for this one. I just will not start with any other separate setups, no special custom scenarios or anything like that. We'll start with a really basic game. I will let you know that I have a few mods. You can, if you want to have a look at what mods I'm using, you can just pause the video right here and have a look. The allow tool shows red, although it should be updated for this build. This is the Alpha 15, the latest stable build from Rimworld. And there are a few other ones that we are working with, but they shouldn't cost too much. They are I try to select mods that keep the gameplay as similar to the vanilla experience as possible, because I think I like the vanilla and I haven't played very many. This is the 5th season I'm recording and I've played a handful more than that, but yeah, I really still like the basic game. The basic game just has you, you know, crash with 3 people onto a planet, just try to do your best with a sort of balanced, easy, not easy start by any means, but like a balanced start. So we will stick with Cassandra. I know that my first series where I played with Phoebe Chillax is the longest one to date, but that's because that's simply because Phoebe allows you so much more time between the events that the series stretched out by default, and not so many things in that series, not so many more things happened. So I want to go with Cassandra so that, you know, this basically means that almost every episode some event will take place. I won't turn on permadeath mode, but I will play with a permadeath philosophy. So if something goes wrong and my people die, as you very well know, then that's the end of the series. But I will leave the permadeath mode off in case there's sort of technical dilemmas that require me to reload the game, and that allows me to have multiple saves or whatever. But don't worry, I will not sort of do any saves coming or anything like that. We are just going to let the game happen as it's going to happen. Now, what's our seed going to be here? Alistair, Cliff, Ratlord, Boar, Helpless, Sean, Starvation. No, we don't want any of these things. What should we put here? Lefa is king. Yeah, I think that's obviously what we need to have. Let's see, take a look what Lefa is king looks like. Buddy buddy bum. Random site. What is this? Tundra? No, no. Temperate forest, large hills. Alright, you know. We're going back to the temperate idiom again. Idiom? Biome, I mean. Let's select this site. And as usual, I will skip this part where I randomize the skills until I find something we like, and I will bring you back once we have our 3 first colonists. I'll see you then. Alright, we are back and we are joined by 3. We have Lefa, we have Glee, we have Elizabeth, and Glee, well, happy birthday, big brother. It's a kind of unconventional birthday present. I've included you in a Rimworld series. Don't be too quick to thank me, but I hope you enjoyed it. So, let's start with Glee. Glee was an optimistic child, blessed with loving parents and a pleasant mid-world life, and a fantastic younger brother. Middle brothers, let's not talk about him. Anyway, he was an optimistic and sociable kid who loved making friends and listening to their stories. His imagination would run wild with ideas and questions. He grew up to be a graphic designer. Glee's interest in artistic expression led to him to become a designer. His eye for detail made him reasonably well-known artist on his planet, though his meticulousness often led him to spend too much time perfecting a single project. Yes, spending too much time perfecting projects, that sounds like someone I know. Trigger happy. Pew pew pew. Glee's a terrible shot, but he doesn't care because guns are awesome. Night Owl and a fast walker. Okay, Night Owl, by the way, means that I have to actually fix Glee's this thing to be a little bit different from everyone else's. He will go to sleep. Let's put him to sleep around there. Start his work around here. That's actually pretty good to have a Night Owl, to sort of have someone up and around. Okay, but anyway, we have Lefa, and this is one of the first times that Lefa can actually shoot a gun. So Lefa, Henrik, Lefa, hehe, yeah, didn't change that, that's how it was. The Rimworld's ancient and deep industrial cityscapes bursting with humanity and poison. Leffa grew up in the dark, unwanted reaches of such a place. He had to fight for every scrap of food. And then he became an herbalist, lived in a forest near a village. Though many of the villagers feared him, sick villagers would come to him to purchase salves and poultices. And he was happy to help them for a price. Now, Leffa, as we know, is abrasive and lazy. But, you know, okay. Let's hope that works out. And now, new name to the colony, Elizabeth, added for this season. Elizabeth was a frightened child, grew up with a laundry list of phobias and neuroses. She feared, among other things, doctors and foodborne pathogens. As a result, she learned to cook and care for herself, but many of her fears dogged her in adulthood. And then became a low-wage worker, worked a variety of casual jobs to support her family, getting a set on basic hands-on skills. Incapable of scares, that basically means she can't fight fires. But careful shooter, so that's nice. And a masochist. Okay. Now, Leffa is good at melee, but we do need shooters to be shooters, so let's see. Elizabeth, don't we have a dog? Oh, we have an Arctic wolf named King. Oh, this is awesome. Alright, Leffa, grab a gun. Glee, grab a knife. And let's see if this tool works. It should work. Oh, look at this. We have this neat stuff for pets now. I'm gonna have a look at how that works later on. Unforbid a bunch of stuff. Unforbid all that. Anything else we should be unforbidding? Anyway, I had earlier on I had a quick look around the map. And, well, just have a look at this. Can you see it? I can see it. Can you see it? This is a nice defensible area. We can just cut off a bunch of different passes here. We'll cut that off there. It'll be a kind of big area, to be fair, but I want to have the entrance coming from here, because this is a nice clean shot. We can have turrets and stuff over there. But why don't we just start by... Yeah, I think we'll make it as easy as possible for us. We'll put this as a stockpile zone over here. There we go. Then we could actually... I guess we could deconstruct a bunch of stuff to get some preliminary building materials, but we also have a bunch of steel. Alright. Yeah, let me actually just set up some deconstruction right away to get some early building material. Yeah. Should probably remove some floors as well. Alright, I don't know if that's the best thing to start with, but that's what I'm going to start with. So... Elizabeth's dismantling things over there, that's fine. Now, let's have a look at this place. So yeah, we'll start by just getting things put up in the storage room there, just so we have some centralized storage room. And the very next thing I think we'll do is we'll set up, you see these nice rich soil growing areas? Well, we're gonna set up some food areas right away. How should we best do this? We can do like this. Food, medicine, everything we can think of, we can grow it all right here. Okay. Let's get some rice grown here. Let's get some cotton growing there. Let's get some heel root growing here, and let's actually get strawberry going there. We could put corn down here later on. Anywho, right, there's some more floors to remove right around there. Let's go ahead and remove all those. Now, is it actually... Oh, yes. No, we have Leffa who's our grower, so that's great. Okay. Now, Glee's sleeping. Those things can be hauled. That can be hauled. There's quite a lot of stuff lying around here. Anyway, yes, we're gonna build a few beds and things. Start off with getting kitchen and power and all that kind of stuff set up. I think actually gonna have our power area around here. Colonist needs beds. Yes, I'm aware of all that. So still, I want to just remove floors. They can sleep one night on the outside. It's a nice spring day, 22 degrees. Just wait for them to finish pulling all that apart, and then Elizabeth's going over here to get that done. Excellent job, Elizabeth. Fantastic, actually. No, I wanted to remove the floors. Are there any floors left there? Yes, there are. Alright, she fell asleep over there. Let's just remove the rest of those floors like that. Glee's doing a great job hauling things. Alright, how much... I was wondering if we have enough of those marble blocks. Is that... what is this? Metal tile? Limestone? Steel? I could just build a little bit, use up these marble things right away. Should we do some hunting already? Nah, there's no need for that. Alright, but I think for the next night we're gonna put down some beds already. And I want to deconstruct this over there. Remove those floors as well. There's plenty of stuff to haul. Although now it's starting to get to be the point where yes, do all these things. Starting to be the point where most of the stuff is already hauled. Except, where's Elizabeth right now? She's off doing something. Oh, there she is. Alright, let's remove those floors still. Get a little bit more of that. Okay, so what's that? That's our marble blocks. So, let's see how much this takes. If I just use all the marble blocks just to get a nice wall up there, I actually also already could so let's see. And limestone blocks. Yep, it's fine. I don't know why I'm making it out of this fine material already. I just wanted to. Now, exactly, it's taken a long time, but yeah, that's fine. Lefa has put more stuff down. Looks like we are going to have. It's going to be a little while longer before we get anything good going on there. Let's see. Where should I put my dumping zone? We'll just do a temporary dumping zone right here for now. Although, dumping zone would kind of be nice to have here somewhere to create a sort of buffer zone in case. I don't know. I'll just do it like that for now. Alright, so they are actually. Hold on. What's that? Limestone. Let's do some. So now we're actually how do you do this actually? I want to make sure. How do I set that up? Well, let's just see how it goes. For now, let's just put 3 beds right there. Then, the next step No, see, here's the thing. How do I... Now I don't know how to actually... How do I put... Elizabeth. How do I set? So there should be a way for me to set this mod so that I do beds. Now, where do I do this actually? Is there some way to do that? Furniture, bed, yes. Feel like when I... No, how do I... There should be some way for me to make sure that we don't... I'm just going to deconstruct that. How do I make sure that I get a certain kind of bed? I actually have to check if there's some assigned. Strict work, construction, architect. Well, let's see how we can do. Shoddy. Let's deconstruct that right away. Shoddy. Let's deconstruct that one right away. Maybe she has to have a certain skill to make sure that she gets the work done at certain kinds of rate. I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how that works out, but... Awful. Try again. And she's of silver ore. Well. Alright, let's take a look at how... Poor. I guess that's one of the best beds she can manage at this point. So... I'll leave that poor one for now. Shoddy. Again. So the reason I'm rebuilding beds here is that beds actually have quite a significant effect on mood. And a bad bed, well, it puts you in a bad mood. It's fairly straightforward. Shoddy. Do it again. A visitor who has items to trade. Well, come on. Come on over. Who's a trader of ours? We have a social 3 there. We have a social 10. Glee is a fantastically social person. Fantastic. Go out there and do some trading. So, they have a simple meal. Sure, we'll buy that. They have a component. Yes, we'll buy that as well. They have some medicine. We'll buy that. They have a charged rifle, but we cannot afford that. Oh, fantastic. Oh well. That's how trading works, at least. Shoddy. No. Oh no. That one's the poor one, so... Deconstruct this and do it again. Now see, there should be some way of... making a setting... there should be a setting for this to be made a certain level. Not accepting unless it is a certain level. But I'll be doggone if I know how that works. I'll have to check the mod text a little bit. Poor, okay, poor, that'll do. Normal. Huh. Alright then. Well, let's get this, see if we can get this, these walls built. No, we can't. They'll have to sleep in the rain. That's always nice. Okay, let's get those rocks hauled, shall we? Right, well, we got a nice set of crops already growing, which means I think I actually want to just go ahead and set up the next group of crops right around here. And that can be corn. And then that's it for now, but one thing I've been bad with before is making sure we have enough food. But anyway, we have our beds, so that's a really good start. And what should we call this place? We shall call it... we have... what should we call this? What should we call this? We should call it... I have actually no idea. Well, this is a monumental decision here right now. This looks... You know what? We call it New Hope, because I have high hopes for this one. Let's take a look. As soon as we get some more things built, we're gonna build some maybe steel walls even, just to get proper good strong walls up right at the beginning of this playthrough. Now, as far as cooking is concerned, we're gonna get to that in a bit. I think we're gonna just go ahead and build a power station up here. And let's wait for the... are we in materials? Oh, marble wall. I thought I meant to... Alright, let's clear these areas and use the limestone wall that we have there, because that's what I meant to use. I was wondering why they couldn't get that done. And let's take a look. Let's put in some nice mosaic floors as well. Make sure we get that done. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that before I got the walls then. Oh well. A mad animal. Well. That's a squirrel. Attacking Elizabeth. Because that's what mad squirrels do. What about Leffa? Leffa, where are you? Nowhere near close enough to help. Alright. Let's get that thing taken care of. Dead squirrel. How much? 3 scratches. Oh well. Let's actually get a butcher table set up here. Now, actually, how do I feel about... Might have to change the floor. I don't like having wood floors in where we... Now, left eye saved Elizabeth. That's very nice. Let's get this construction going. I think once I have this room ready, although I went about it in a kind of backwards way, then... Low meal source, oh my goodness. Well, I think we are... yeah, this is getting grown quite quickly. We'll have strawberries, which can be eaten raw. So it should be fine. Then we'll actually build a little fridge area here. Quite a lot of stuff to build. Gil, what's your thing? What do you do? I mean, Gil. I call you Gil, but you're actually Glee, of course. You should do some hauling. Do you do any mining, Glee? You do so little. You could go ahead and do some mining, just to sort of get good at something. You do growing, you do plant cutting. Could have you cut a bunch of plants when the time comes. Oh well. That's actually never mind. Alright. What was this? One colonist idle? Yes, he does do the whole idling thing a bit much, doesn't he? Maybe we can get him to just haul rocks out of our fields. Okay. There we go. And can we set up a field of butcher creatures? Do forever. 84% grown, that's good. Promising. And we could actually also go ahead then and set up, while we're waiting for a better place to make food, we'll put that in there. Again, some way I should be able to figure out how to... This quality build button. Oh well. We'll see. Maybe it's something that you have to be a certain... Someone's being killed somewhere, or some animal. Alright, let's see. I can see about that. Wanderer joins. Well. A villager named Machinen. We've seen him before. She's a rocket engineer. Alright. Who are you and what are you doing here? First of all, to answer the question, who are you? Slave farmer. When this little Machinen was found by a farmer, being fertile, farmer kept her as a slave. The constant beatings left her scarred. Oh dear. But then she became a rocket engineer. Graduate top school and a degree in rocket engineering. She's capable of violent. Fast walker. Oh, she's good at working though. Rainbow, welcome to the colony. Let's set you up. Let me just take a look at your... you had nothing special there. So, any doctoring? No. Wardening? Nips. Handling? Yeah, not really. Cooking? No, definitely not. But yes, another constructor, that's fantastic. And a grower. And a miner. You're kind of like your average do everything person, which is great. Smithing? No, don't do that. Art? Nah. You're a fantastic researcher. Yeah, once we get the research table going, you can definitely get straight on that. But let's, for now, set up your work. Here we go. So we need some joy as well, but we'll have time for that. Now we just need to set up another bed. Let's put it right around here for now. Alright, how did that work out? That's an awful bed. Deconstruct. Alright, let's build another bed. Back to this old exercise again. Alright. Awful. Deconstruct. Will not have my people sleep in awful beds. Maybe prisoners, sure, but not my people. Right. I think we'll call this episode a close once we've gotten a satisfactory bed going up here. But not before. Can you go ahead and prioritize? Not beyond that. Do that. Poor. Alright, fine. Okay, we got all that stuff set up there. We're gonna place down a torch lamp over here. And in the morrow, we shall... By the way, there's a kind of fun thing to do with the bill here now. Take a look at this. So, pause and complete in low stock. And with a low stock threshold 3, this means that he'll cook it up until 12. And then once it goes down to 6, it starts going again. So that means that it won't automatically proc, like immediately get the person back to cook more once it goes below 12. It just lets it go down to 6, and once it's down to 6, it cooks back up to 12. This is a new mod that I've put in. Let's see how it works out. I like it. I like the thought of it at least. Okay, and there's that thing. But that's it for the first episode. But I am so much looking forward to this episode. Next episode, we're going to start by constructing a little solar power park in a small room for the batteries. We will then create a fridge area right around here, and after that we will go on from there. I think what the next thing is to build individual rooms, a research area, blah 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 blah. There's actually a lot of stuff we need to build, but that will all be in the future episode. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I hope you are as excited as I am to see how this colony develops. But that is all for now, as I said. I hope you have a good one. Until next time.